Hello everyone, today we're going to have a little bit of a different video. This one's going to be a laid back story time. Last time I did this, I did not expect the massive positive reaction, so thank you very much for that Dash video where I talk about the history of Dash, the mechanic that saved Brawlhalla, if you haven't checked it out. So I'm going to do it again. And today we're going to be talking about the funniest, weirdest, strangest, most awkward fan interaction I have ever had, in the worst way possible. So, by the way, it's even saying that sentence out loud, fan interaction, it's so weird to say that I have fans. It kind of boggles my mind. So this is BCX 2016. Let's set the stage here. Mid-November of 2016. We are in sunny Atlanta, Georgia. Beautiful day outside, although given that this is at a Brawlhalla event, we're not really getting that much sunlight. And let's be honest here, none of us get any sunlight anyway. So, this is the first ever World Championships for Brawlhalla, BCX 2016. The first event where players from all around the world, where everyone is attending. It is so hype, because everyone wants to see who's going to be the first world champion. Everyone wants to become the first world champion. As well as, I don't know if you know this, but BCX, the reason why it's called BCX, it's not just a, cool name for Worlds, it's because it stands for Brawlhalla Championship Expo. So not only was it the first ever World Championships for Brawlhalla, it was the first ever solo Brawlhalla run tournament and exposition. So it had, is that what Expo stands for, by the way? Exposition? I don't actually know that. That kind of just rolled off the tongue. It felt natural. I'm gonna go with that. It had artist panels, BMG panels, merchandise, little nooks, little shops, artist booths, you could buy some fan art, developer panels where they talk about the state of the game, past, present, and future features they're going to add. Very cool event. So that's just to set the stage. Everyone wants to be here. If you don't know the way that Brawlhalla lands work, or tournaments work in general, usually it's a 3-day event. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday, Saturday are the preliminary rounds. I'm proud of myself for saying that word without stumbling. Which means that it's essentially the bracket all the way up to the finals, to the top 8. And everyone wants to play on Sunday, the coveted Sunday slot, because that is top 8. So on Saturday and Friday, the competition is fierce, it's hot, everyone is trying their best because everyone wants to make it to the finals, and I am no different. So I was competing in this tournament. I believe this specific event happened on Saturday, if I'm not mistaken, late Saturday afternoon. And so everyone is kind of in the zone. And I'm no exception. So, in tournaments, I mean, it's kind of my job, right? I want to do the best that I can. I want to prove myself. I want to be as focused as possible. So, I kind of avoid social interaction when I'm kind of in the zone. If people come up to me asking for pictures or for me to sign things, I'm incredibly humbled, and it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling. But right before I'm about to play a match, I'm trying to focus, trying to get in the zone. So, I put in my earbuds, and I just completely zone in on the next match, what I gotta focus on. If you also have seen me at tournaments, I imagine most of you have not, then you know that I kind of have a bit of a special relationship with the men's room. Because, alright, I'm not gonna mince words. When have I ever on this channel? I just pee a lot. A lot of pissies excrete from me, given that I drink a ton of water. So every 20 minutes or so, actually, you may even be familiar with this if you've watched a tournament. You don't even have to go to them, because sometimes the stream is delayed when I'm supposed to play on stream because I gotta pee. So I'm in the bathroom a lot. So this is one of those bathroom trips. By the way, completely unrelated, but my hands get so dry and they almost get cracked because, unlike a small select percentage of people that attend tournaments, I wash my hands every time I use the bathroom with soap. If you do go to tournaments, I recommend you do that. Although I guess we're not going to tournaments in 2020 because it's 2020. But yeah, if you go to a tournament in the future, please wash your hands for your own sake and for everyone else's sake. But yeah, my hands get super dry and cracked. That's completely unrelated. I don't know why I mentioned that. I go on tangents all the time. I don't know what you expected. So anyway, I'm in a bathroom trip. I got my earbuds in. I'm in the zone, I'm focused. I got a tournament match to play in maybe 5-10 minutes, so it's super crunch time. I already had my warm-up, I'm completely in the zone. No distractions. So I head to the bathroom, as you do, chilling at the urinal, and I suppose someone noticed that I was walking into the bathroom and followed me there. I guess you can kind of see where this is going. Maybe they followed me or maybe they didn't. I don't have full confirmation on that. I don't have a 360-degree vision. But based on the amount of time that it took between me going to the bathroom and this interaction occurring in the bathroom, why did I say occurring like that? I've never said that before. It's safe to assume that they followed me in there. I mean, I guess they could have vented or something, but this isn't Among Us, you know. So I do my business. I have a nice little pissy, and then I walk up to the sink. As I'm washing my hands, my poor dry hands, I should probably pack moisturizer next time I go to a tournament. I turn around and there's an individual staring at me, dead in my eyes. And so I turn to them, and they say these words, verbatim. "You didn't accept my friend request." And keep in mind, I'm just so shocked on so many levels, because number one, I don't know who this is. You know, if this was one of my friends, if Boomy walked up to me in the bathroom and said that, I would just giggle. I would give him a nice chuckle, a nice laugh, a chortle, mayhaps. But no, I've never met this person before. Number two, this is a bathroom. On the places where you'd recommend, or where I'd recommend to initiate a conversation with a stranger, that would probably be pretty low on the list. You know, we're not talking like middle of a volcano, or that's the stupidest thing I've ever said, but like, okay, I'm just saying, it's not like the shopping aisle at Costco. It's not the downtown pub in Louisiana, you know. Okay, honestly, we're gamers, we don't go outside anyway, but you know what I'm saying. You know what, like, normal people do. So, yeah, this is a bathroom. Not a great place to start a conversation, so I'm taken aback even more. I was already in the zone, and this completely just breaks my focus, because I did not expect that at all, and again, I was trying to not really be distracted by anything, and then here I have this interaction, which is already scary, because, you know, sometimes social interaction can get pretty scary, and I get pretty anxious about it, which I'm sure many of you do as well. Feels bad, feels very bad. So there's that factor, and then also that is such a strange thing to say to a person you've never met before. Especially, it wasn't even like, oh hey, how you doing? You know, my name is Bobbert22. I'm a Squirtle main, but I play Brawlhalla too, and I play like I don't even know. Like, I don't know how that interaction would be normal, but I certainly know that saying you didn't accept my friend request is not necessarily the way to do it. And it wasn't even a question. It was a declaration. It was a statement. And I guess all those things came together, and I was so taken aback that the only thing that I could think to reply was oh yeah, I get a lot of those, sorry. And then it somehow got worse. I mean, I guess you don't really know what to reply to that, right? Like, I mean, my reply isn't the best, but then they just say, I know. And at that point, my brain just breaks in half. The 4 brain cells that I was training just simultaneously took each other out at the same time, and I was left a broken man. So I guess at that point, I don't even remember. I pretty much blacked out that point from my memory, because it was probably so awkward. I probably just said, oh, sorry, and I left, rubbing my poor, cracked, dry hands, and on to play a tournament match in Brawlhalla. I did end up doing well, though. I ended up winning my match. I made it to the final Sunday. I got 4th place, which was pretty cool. You know, pat myself on the back. I don't really do that often, but yeah, it was just so strange. And the thing is I was so focused and honed in that I didn't even think about it that much after it happened. And then after the weekend was over, after the tournament, you know, that tournament was fantastic. My good buddy LDZ won singles. I hung out with him and Remy and Boomy and Pugsy in our hotel rooms afterwards. It was a great time, great weekend. And as I'm on the plane home, I think back on all the wonderful memories. And I remember this moment in the bathroom. That must have been a 3-second, maybe 5-second interaction. You didn't accept my friend request. Oh, yeah, I get a lot of those. I know. And I just cannot comprehend what happened. Because of all places, a bathroom, of all things to say. And I'm sure this person watched my videos or maybe my stream or something, and they were familiar with me, but I had never met them, so I felt very strange. I felt almost guilty, and then I felt guilty for feeling guilty because this was a bathroom and I just got done unloading my pissies and I'm on to do my job and play a tournament match, so maybe I wasn't the weird one. But honestly, I mean, we play Brawlhalla, we're all weird anyway, so you know, that's besides the point. This video is not meant to mock this person, by the way, if you're watching this. I hope it gets across. I'm not trying to flame you. I hope that the ratio of bathroom to non-bathroom locations where you choose to initiate conversations has gone down dramatically since that day. But if not, then, you know, that's cool. If you've met your best friend in the bathroom, you know, I can't judge. But yeah, it was just very strange. And I don't really know if there's a moral to this story, or if there's really any point in telling it. I just find it very amusing. You know, I look back on it and I think it's just a funny, good-hearted moment. I don't wish this person any harm or anything. I hope you're doing the best in enjoying your Squirtle gameplay, if you like Squirtle. But yeah, that was the little bit of a story time. I hope you enjoyed. I also have another story from BCX, which is a money match that I had with Boomy in Mario Kart that I pulled. So Boomy, believe it or not, was a world record holder in Mario Kart speedruns at some point, and somehow we had a money match, and I came out with $50. So I think that'll be an interesting story. Let me know if you want to hear that one, or if I'll just include it in something else. But yeah, I thought this was just a fun little mini interaction to share. Also, I guess, okay, maybe there are some morals. So if you go to a tournament, you know, in 2022, when there's going to be tournaments again, fan interactions are amazing. It's really humbling to know that there are real people watching me, and to know that the videos I make you happy, or if you're having a bad day and stuff like that, they help you get through them. I do want to say, if my videos help you get through tough times, I'm just sitting here recording videos. You actually did the work. So be proud of yourself, don't be proud of me. And yeah, I really appreciate when people come up to me. If I just lose, this is kind of a blanket statement, you know, this is some etiquette, perhaps. This will be the moral of the story. If someone just loses a tournament match or an intense game or something like that, I think of all times to approach them and ask for a picture or talk to them, I think that'll probably be the worst time to do so. So I try to advise against that if possible. Especially like on social media when people are very sad about a loss, people telling them, no, don't worry, you did great, often that makes them feel worse. And what they want to hear is either just being alone, or they want to hear validation and stuff like that. So if you take anything away when tournaments go back, and you see a player that you enjoy just lose a tough match, I'd advise not to go up to them and say, oh man, don't worry about it, you did great, because that may make them feel worse. But I'm sure, you know, at the beginning of the event, at the end of the weekend, and everything like that, if you approach them, they'll be so grateful and so happy to know that you enjoy what they do, and you enjoy their work and everything like that. So don't be afraid of things like that. If you see me at an event in the future, I'm sorry ahead of time that I'm awkward. If you see me in the bathroom, and I've got my earbuds plugged in, and I've just peed, and I'm washing my poor hands, please do not make me turn around and tell me that I didn't accept your friend request, because I know making this video may make people think that that'll be a funny thing to do, but I promise it'll just be really awkward. So please don't do that. Treat me like a normal human, and I'll treat you like a normal human, and we can all be happy and then go lucky, funny, pee. I should stop recording this. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one with more stories, mayhaps.